their homes. And I'm hoping I'm gonna give you guys a ton of inspiration. Hi, June. Good to see you. Frida's ready for some fun times. Hey, Pat. Awesome. Hey, Wendy. Glad to see you over here. So the first thing I'm going to do, and this is what you have to do with a lot of your wreath supplies when you get them, is you're going to have to take some time to do what we call in design school shake hands. Awesome, Teresa. I'm glad you're here tonight. So shake hands is kind of like you got to have a lot of patience. But you can see I kind of started on this wreath a little for you guys. Started kind of spacing it all out and making sure things aren't pointing the wrong way. Straighten this out. When you buy nice wreath supplies, things are going to be wired, okay? And that's what we sell on Keleas.com. Beautifully wired pieces, and you want to make sure you're utilizing that. Oh my gosh, you guys are great. I love that you're all coming in. This is fantastic. I'm straightening out the wires, all that. And wherever you're watching, if you have questions, please ask. I will try to answer. If we don't catch you live right now, I'll get you on the replay. Now, the other thing I don't want you to forget is to get a spot on our text list. That number is 832-734-5201. We'll pop it in the comments also. It's also on our link tree if you're watching anywhere else. Just text us the word live and we'll get you set up to get live alerts whenever we go live. All right? We've got it fluffed out good, and this is where we're going to start. Now I'm going to show you guys what else we're going to put with this tonight. And remember, this is going to be easy. It's a great beginner piece. Because when you start with such a gorgeous base, like you don't have to do a lot to make it look amazing. But I want to show you how pretty our color palette's going to be. I've picked out 3 of these really neutral pumpkins right here. And they've kind of got this beautiful wash on them, which is going to kind of, you know, go in really good with these corn husks. Then this mustard berry. Can you see why I picked that out? That we've got the mustard color of the wheat. This is just a beautiful contrast that's going to go really well with that. So we're going to use 3 of these. Now, I want to show you also the filler flower we're going to use. So this is going to function like a bigger piece. Like these would work like your main flower in your wreath design. Each of these picks is going to work like that, okay? So when you see these, you're thinking the main flower. In the spring, we'd be using peonies and magnolias. And at Christmas, we'd be using poinsettias. That's what those are, okay? Now, this is going to work like a filler flower. This is our phoenix bush that has, no, I think this is called a heather bush. And it has worked so well for us because it has greenery and color. And you can see I picked out something with a little more pop of color. It's got the orange, so it's going to pull out a little bit of that more traditional and pop really well with the other 2. So we've got the 3 pumpkins, and I have 2 bushes of the greenery. Now, I can't wait to show you our ribbon choices. Now, don't forget, we've got this gorgeous washed pumpkin in there. So that made me think, let's pick out this ribbon right here. It has a pumpkin in there that's kind of a white and cream, and then this one that's orange washed. So we're going to use this ribbon. This wreath comes exactly like you see it. What you see right here comes exactly like this. I didn't have to do a thing to it. Okay, and we're going to add the layers to it. So we're going to use this ribbon, and we're going to get that little pop of the cream. We're going to pull that out of here. And then I am a plaid nut. I love plaid freak rather. Let's call it what it is. So we're going to mix this beautiful brown plaid with that and put those together. Okay? So you kind of get our idea. We will have an entire supply list for you when it's done. Before this video started, we had some of all of this in stock. I can't guarantee how long it'll be here, but the supply list is always available to you. Even if something's sold out, you can go take a look at it later. We like to make sure that you have, you know, the resources available to you to see exactly what you need to make what we're making, okay? So this is an easy bow maker I'm pulling out. I'm going to get my ribbons, and we're going to go ahead and tie that bow first. So I'm going to put big old wreath off to the side. When you fluff this out, it can go up to 24 inches. It's nice. It's going to be nice and big. Isn't it going to go good with the ribbon choices? Yes, me too. I love that. So let's load up first on the bow maker. We're going to load up the pumpkin, okay? Have that going in the back here. Now, I love I do bows on Wednesdays with you guys, so I'm going to just be making this one together, but if you need bow instructions, come join us on a Wednesday, because that's when I'm really rocking. Oh, you want to grab these ribbons? Yeah, no problem. We're going to have a supply list available for you when we're done, and we'll be posting it here for you shortly, okay? 6 I'm doing 6.5, a little bit bigger, because this is kind of a big base. So 6.5. We're going to go 6.5 on this side. All right, and twist. Got to get a nice sharp twist. Now I'm going to keep that same length as I go around. Just twist when you get to the center and hold it and fluff it out. Okay, and we're going to make our bow first, and then we'll start putting... Oh, you guys know what? I didn't heat up my glue gun. Oh my gosh! Hold on. Hold on. It's hard as a rock. Hello? Hello? Nobody's home. Let me plug that in while we're tying. Yeah, rookie mistake. Just when I think I've got my act together. Psych! No, we don't. Hold on, let me plug that in. What was I thinking? I mean, I'm all for wiring things together, but not that much wiring. Gluing is a lot easier. Let me crank it up a little hot so it'll get going. If y'all see the glue gun on fire, the glue pot, let me know. If it gets really, really hot. Have you guys ever done that? Started almost ready to get to work and be like, dang it, my glue pot's not heated up. It's literally so irritating. Well, we got plenty of work to do before we start gluing, so that's okay. Hello there. Good to see you guys too. I'm glad you're coming in to join us. This is fantastic. Y'all, and if you're making something similar right now, or you like some of these colors, let me know in the comments and tell me what colors you're enjoying using for all your fall that you're working on. I know this is kind of a traditional look, and of course we're loving, I love anything new and different too, but there's always going to be a demand for things that are a little more traditional, so you got to keep it up. It happens to you all the time that you forget to plug in your glue pot. Yes, I get it, Stephanie. All right, now we're going to put our second layer of ribbon on top, and I'm going to come in at 5 inches, so just a little shorter than the last. We were at 6.5, and now I'm at 5, or you could go 5.5. And we're going to put this really beautiful plaid right on top. And we're going to do 2, I think. Oh, thank you, Karen. You like it? Awesome, awesome. Hey, Trisha. Okay, we're going to take and separate these out. Let's get the next one in. Scrunch it. So we've got 3, 2, and I think we'll just finish up with one more of the pumpkin. Kind of making it up as we go. Hi, Vicky. Let's put the pumpkin on top. Do one more. How are we doing over here? We're doing something. It's getting there. Not really quickly. Go! Go, glue pot, go! Let me cut this one, and we will do one more layer over here. I'm going to cut that tail quite a bit shorter, probably about 14 inches. Let's see, I am going to go at 4 here. 4.5, let's go 4.5. Twist it really tight. Right here. Oh, nice, Stephanie. Fantastic. Woohoo! Let me make sure those match. For some reason, I had that a little smaller. See how pretty that is? It gives you a nice muted look. Now, if you want, we could add like a little bow tie of the plaid on top. Let me see if I want to do that or not. Just make a little loop. Let me see if I like it. Oh yeah, that's pretty cute. Let's do that. Sometimes that little bit of contrast right on top is just so perfect to tie it all together. Okay, let's put this combo in and just pleat that right up. And then we'll put that in the center and have our, we call that a bow tie, literally just because it has no tails coming down. How cute! Stinking cute already! Hello there from South Carolina. Hey, Karen. You like the combo? Yay! Fantastic. I think we're going to have a lot of fun with this one. Like normal, we're going to have fun. I got to have fun, guys. This job's too much work if we're not having fun, right? Any job can be. Put that cable tie right beside, pull it up. Ooh, I smell it now. This pot's a-cooking. All right, get some pressure on that with the cable tie. And now I'm going to work on fluffing this up. So I'm just going to take it, rotate it to the back. We're going to take our time and get all the loops their own space so we get a lot of nice dimension here going. Okay. Y'all, the only thing is when you turn the glue pot hotter, it seems to stink more. I like to let it coast to heat, not go flaming to heat. 0 to flames. All right, so pull those back a little so you get that nice center. Stephanie wants to know, do I ever use mesh? I don't, Stephanie. I just use silk flowers and greenery and all that. I do not use mesh anymore. I did back in the day. I did mesh wreaths, but I always didn't like them. So I kind of did it begrudgingly when they were so popular. Mesh was new. I've been doing this for 25 years. We're going on 26. And when mesh was pretty new and people discovered they could make wreaths out of it, I actually had to. When I was on the craft show circuit, I had to use them. But I always would make the mesh base and then put flowers on top of it. So to me, it was always just like a ton more work to do all that. But now I just don't use it. I enjoy this, and I got to where my customers wanted all silk flowers. I put the plaid in the middle. So like today, we got this really super cool base with the all the corn husk on it, and it has artificial wheat in it. I mean, how fun is that? You know, because if you use real wheat, I don't know if you've ever worked with dried flowers, guys. There was a time when I was super into dried flowers because that was the trends. So sometimes if there is a trend, you might find yourself having to go that direction again because it is what people want. So if you use real wheat, if it's not preserved right, it has a tendency to shed and a mess. Look how pretty this is on here. Oh my gosh, it's just perfect. So this is going to be our bow. We're going to use in just a little bit. But right now we're going to get all our other things in place, okay? So let's get going. Now, I'm going to try to make this facing you guys. You know I normally design on a wreath base, but tonight I'm doing it flat on the table. So what we're going to do is start here. Kathy, hopefully the notifications will go out soon. Sometimes they don't go out on time. We have no control over that, but Nicole sends them out. Hopefully you'll get it next time earlier. So with each of these, you've got to take and shake hands with them. I want to get those leaves spread out. I want to get these berries spread out. We're going to do that with all 3 of these pieces. So that's, once again, it seems like a silly part of the process, but it's real important. Look at all the love. Thank you for the love. You're so awesome. All right, everybody's spread out. Now let's start to get these in how I want to place them. We're going to need our wire cutters, and we're doing good over here. I'm going to turn this down so it doesn't start to blow. Okay, yay! We cooked up some glue. Good job. Woo! Thank God I remembered before we got through it. You love the traditional colors, Deb? Yeah. So we need to plan for a bow zone. So I'm going to let the bow sit right here, okay? So let's take, and let's just place these in without gluing to start with, okay? I want to kind of get good placement. Let's put the bow in. Sure. Can I talk about my fall subscription box? So, Stephanie, I have 2 different subscriptions at all time, and they're both seasonal subscriptions, meaning that they change depending on the time of year. So we have a greenery subscription that comes out monthly. You'll get the greenery for the season we're in. So right now it's fall. We have what we call our BBB box, 4B box. And it's the blooms, berries, buds, and branches. And that is a floral subscription box. And it comes out once a month also. And it is also seasonal. So in the spring, it's spring flowers. Right now it's gorgeous fall collections. And the thing about my boxes is they're coordinated to go together. So any of the subscription boxes are, the things can make, we might have 2 different looks going on per box, or we might have 1 look going on for the box. But last month's box people went nuts for. It was fall also, and they loved it. So if you need any information, some of the boxes are sold out right now. We have a wait list if we don't have any available, but just let us know in the comments which box you'd be interested for, and we can post the links to them. And you can sign up or grab a spot on the wait list. We all have a limited number each month. So I'm just placing these in. And guys, you have to go with the flow of your design, okay? We can't just back up and go a different direction. So I see people make this mistake all the time. So once we know the flow's going this way, which is, I didn't have to even choose because that's the way my wreath base came. then I need to make sure the berries in that go that way. So I don't want to do this. No, no, no. Khalid will have a stroke. I'll stroke out. No, once you have a flow going, then you stick with it, okay? Now let's get the last one in. I just want to make sure they're equally spaced and there's room for the bow, and I'm happy. This one might have to go down a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and glue these all in each section. Now, you may need to tie them in if you can't get them into the wreath, but I'm going to try first to glue them. Okay, happy with that. I'm going to take the bow out for a little bit. Oh, Pat says the boxes are always full of goodies. You'll love them. Yay! Thank you, Pat. I work really hard to make them neat and different and fun. So, okay, guys, now we're ready to glue in. So I just gave that a little swirl in the pot, and now we're going to press it in the base. Okay. Number one's going in, and I'm going to work it around here. Hey, Brenda. Sorry you got hacked earlier today. Hopefully that got fixed. She's telling y'all, sometimes that's a pain, isn't it? All right, let's bring in the next one right in here. I'm going to press it in. Trying to get it in the grain of the wreath here. There we go. You want to feel it go in and just put it right between and spread these out. I love how muted this is. Oh, it's been a rough week. All right, let's put the next one in. Stay with the flow. Keep it going down. I'm going to pick this spot right here. There's a little wire there. I'm going to poke it under. Hopefully that's not too low. Let me bring it back. Let me bring it up a little bit because I know that bow's got to go. I took the bow out so you guys can see a little bit better, but we want this to be a little bit bigger so the bow can pop in there, okay? And spread that all around. Oh, you're interested in the boxes, Karen? Okay. Karen, on TikTok, if you could email info@keleas.com, we can give you the link. It won't let us post links while we're live on TikTok. So, info@keleas.com, and we'll give you the links to both boxes, okay? All right. There you go. Now, okay, that looks pretty. You don't have to add more, but I really need to bring in that orange color because this is what we're doing with the bow, okay? I've got the muted color going, but now we need to bring in the beautiful orange that we're going to use the other two bushes for, okay? So let's grab those and get them all prepped and ready to go. So what we're going to do is, this is a nice hand wrap bush, and we can take and just tear it. You're welcome. You're welcome. You guys, anytime you have a question, if you're not getting an answer, you know, with just asking through our Facebook or YouTube or that, we have people helping answer questions, but if for some reason you need us, just email info@keleas.com, info@keleas.com. Oh, Deborah, the bow recipe, I did it at the beginning of the video, and it's a 3-2-1-1, and it's a got a bow tie on the front. Okay, I'm just tearing these, and then all you need to do after that is just get these tails nice and neat, because you don't want to be trying to put in weird, what I'm saying is cut that nice and neat right there. You don't want it sticking way out, guys. It's going to look weird if you do that. Ah, hey, Michaela. There's the email, info@keleas.com. Y'all, if y'all have questions or you need an exact link, you're like, I don't feel like looking for it, Keleas. No problem. We're here to help. Okay, so each of these, we're going to use 2 of these per section. Now, we've got a bow going here in a minute. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 4 to start with. And I'm not going to put any out of the bow till we work on that area, guys, because it's real important. If you're in design school, you know I will teach you to do, I call it, let's merchandise around the bow. We'll do that kind of towards the end of our design, and we're going to do that same thing today. So I'm putting that one in, and we want to make sure to integrate it right in. Hey, Pamela, yes, I was gonna tag you later. Pamela has this wreath base, and she was asking, where's the video on it? And it's like, I totally had one planned, but I hadn't done it yet. So you read my mind, Pamela. And we're going to have a supply list for the completed project when we're done, guys. So if you want to make it exactly as pictured, you can. And like I said, when I start the videos and the first day they come out, we have the supplies, but I can't guarantee how long we will have them. Okay, you see how pretty that makes it? Oh my god. This is so pretty, y'all. Okay, let's layer it in, shake hands with it, and let's put this one in here. And I'm watching where I'm going. I'm going in between the pieces of the grapevine. And then making sure it's in there nice and tight. And it's layered in. I'm not just putting it on top. Make sure you're kind of sandwiching it. Okay, awesome, Pamela. Awesome, awesome. I'm glad you got it. All right. This is the bow zone, but I'm going to put a couple underneath. And then we'll put the bow in a second. Let's put one in underneath. So I'm going to tuck this one right under there. And I'm still going in the same direction, y'all, that I've been going the whole time, okay? You can't change. Once you commit, you're in for that way. So this is going to kind of come out. All right. And then I'm going to have one come down. Then we'll put that bow in. And that still leaves us a couple. I love this green and orange. And it's just, whew, that is doing it. That's pretty. Okay, this one I'm going to put a little bit lower because we can skip a little area there because the bow. We don't need to hide anything. Okay, so let me put it back the way we started so you guys can see the shape coming to life. Pamela, it comes on a grapevine base. So if you got you might have gotten the swag. I'm not sure if you got the swag, but this is the wreath base. We also have this available in the swag, but I don't know if there's any left. If you have it in the swag, that's all we've got left of them. Okay, let's come in here and let's put the bow on. See how pretty it's looking? Bow zone right here. I'm going to pop that in. And let me pull a little of this to the inside and a little to the outside so I don't just hide it all in the bow zone there. This is turning out so pretty. So let me put my bow in. I'm going to kind of come up a little higher here. And I'm going to work it into the grapevine. Or try. Here it comes. Okay, Pamela, you got two swags in the grapevine. Okay, perfect. Then you're good. This one we made on the grapevine base. This is not the swags today. But you could cut those swags apart too if you wanted to use them in something else. Because they're pretty cool. They got the same material on them. Okay, let's fluff this guy out and get him all positioned since he got all squashed here. Let's pull him up. So pretty. Now, let me turn it towards me for a second. I'm going to work on these tails. And then I'll get back to you guys in just a second. Because I like to layer the tails and pull them down through. And tuck them in and around. Look how pretty. Oh my goodness. And then let's bring these to here. Okay. And I'm going to take now and curl up the center ribbons. And I'll turn it back around. You guys, if you're needing the supply list, if you go to Keleas.com and you click on supply list, it'll be the very first project on there. On Keleas.com. Now let's turn it around. I'm not done yet. Hey, Shauna. Okay, so this is how it's going to hang. This is the top, and that's going to hang down there. Now let this kind of overlap the bow a little. And now we're going to take our magical greeneries and we're going to pop them in around the bow. I might thin them out just a little here by pulling a few. And let's tuck them in around our bow. Make it look super cute. Take this one and just push it right up in there. Ah, yes. Right in the center. I love that. Now I'd like a little bit more kind of coming from the top here. That would be cool. I hope you guys are enjoying this. It just has just got that really natural look. You guys, if you're enjoying this and you want more tutorials, you want to learn more like this, we would love to have you in our design school class. It'll be opening up soon, again, for the fall season. So grab a spot on our wait list. Head over to KeleasDesignSchool.com and grab a spot on it, and we will email you when we are open again for new students. But we are about to be starting Christmas soon also, and we've been doing Halloween and fall for quite a while now, and it's just, it is so much fun to teach you guys how to do designs. Whether we're doing like hacks like this, where we're kind of taking and using a base, or we're just building it from scratch, step by step. You learn the placement. You learn how to coordinate colors, put things together, how to match those greeneries. Ah, it's so much fun. Oh, Kenitha, you got on the wait list for design school? Yay! Awesome! Man, you are on the ball. Way to go. All right, I am just taking these now and just kind of doing a little, just wherever I want to see a little more pop of orange, I'm popping them in. And you can split this down to as small as you want and get as more intricate or leave it kind of clustered, whatever you like. Okay, let me get this one in and I'll give you guys all a kind of an angled look at it. And then you'll be seeing tomorrow, I'll be posting TikToks and Reels and that with the finished look. When I get, hopefully it won't be raining too much tomorrow, I can get a good picture. I mean, we needed the rain, so I'm not complaining. But I can show you guys how it looks, because I think it's going to photograph really good. Such a pretty combination. Okay, fluff out that bow one more time. You can go a simple bow too, especially if you sell to people who are not a ribbon people. You could back off the loops on here, just go like a 2-1. And I think that would be really pretty also. But here she is, guys. Oh my gosh. She turned out just really pretty. Really pretty. Oh man, I love this one. It turned out so great. Really easy. We whipped that out pretty quick together. And I know you can do it too. You can do it too. All right, make sure you're liking, following, subscribing, doing all the things wherever you're watching. We appreciate you being here, and I will see you guys next time. We're live together creating something beautiful like this. Ooh, watch that tail. We want that to lay down pretty like that and go down their door and be like, yeah. I'm glad you like it. Okay, check that supply list, Keleas.com. Just click on supply list, and it'll be the first one that pops up.